semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Shotgun run call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Defense is coming after him. Picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Across the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Glass. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Catch made on the left side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. They get the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. The game is now tied So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying the back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Handoff to the back. It's a hard running it through a tackle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Simpkins. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Glass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Defense will make the stop, which will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
The Chanticleer starting a new series here on 1st and 10. An inside deal now from the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Chanticleers are in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Glass. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Keeping it on the ground here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it with room to run. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Extending the play now. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Cromenhoek. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The Chanticleers line up on first and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Edwards. As the first down is still going. Makes the first down, but crazy price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Chanticleers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He pulls in the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Back to pass. It's Cromenhoek. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown. Coastal. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Carl.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is caught. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. What a move, and he's free. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Oh, he makes the catch. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Chanticleers are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Glass. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. One more play before they head to the locker room. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was successful in his first attempt. This one a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Simpkins. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap, and Simpkins. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense.
The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping them out of the end zone.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. And now the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To the air. It's Kromenhoek. Yes, caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Set up with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, FAU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Offense recovers the fumble, keeps going. They bring them down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff on the counter play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. The sheds are clear, so we'll have first and 10 here. And here's the handoff. And you stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Check this call on first and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. Touchdown. Center clears. The jet sweep totally fools the defense for 6.
How about the speed by this guy? The defense was completely unprepared for that jet motion, and boy, did he make them pay for it. I mean, once he got through the line, got to the outside, you could hear the coordinators up here already celebrating. What a run for 6.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, run. It's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Out. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Offense facing a 3rd and long at 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Chanticleers will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Leaning on the run game here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
He finds some space. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking downfield, it's Cromenhoek. A deep shot right down the middle. Makes the catch downfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Chanticleers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, this is situational football. And this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it on a crossing route. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.